So, it has been a long time since I have catched you here, but today I'm back with a new topic for a new episode. In the last topic, we talked about confidence, how to develop it, and the roadmap on which you can achieve confidence, and some tips and tricks to achieve confidence, so on. And today's session is continued towards the previous one. Today I'm with a topic which 99% of the people struggle with, is the biggest roadblock, or you can say resistance, which is resisting us from getting that final destination which we are moving towards, aka confidence. So today's video is all centered about fear of judgment. Why do we do that? How it is coming to us? What is the origin of fear of judgment? Why do we do that till now? And how can we remove that? And some practical steps I will give you as a homework assignment to really get you leveled up, because if you see this video and you are not doing anything, that it is of no use of me making this video, of you spending your most precious time seeing this video if you are not doing any of the changes in your personal life. So let's get started without any further ado. So firstly, we have to understand that what is fear of judgment. When you do something, you are feared of what other people will say, what your society will say. You are placing your own life's remote into other people's hand. Someone says you before you go on an event that you are dressed extra, extremely extra, and at the last moment you change your dress. So this is the fear of judgment, where we see how other people perceive us, where we put other people's perception on a pedestal over us, which is not a great thing to be noted. And this is your answer. Next question is, where does it come from? What is its origin? The fear of judgment comes from the age of early men, where we have to live in the society, or either we are predators, prey of the animals, and we have to live in the society. Then, back then, we have to think that what is society thinking, and we have to go accordingly to our society, that what is acceptable and what is not. So why we are coming over in this generation with the same belief, with the fear of judgment. So this needs to be changed. Fear of judgment comes with the greatest disadvantage, because because we are not able to take smallest decision on our own. We are placing our life's remote in other people's hands. We are continuously doubting ourselves that the decision we have made is correct or not correct, and we lose confidence in ourselves. Self-esteem is the lowest when we keep the people in our surroundings and the pedestal above ourselves. So, how to remove this roadblock? How to just vanish this fear of judgment? It all starts with your mindset. You have to understand that no one has a valid opinion for you, because no one has lived your life because no one has gone through the struggles, the achievements, the mindsets, the ups and downs which you have faced. No one has gone through that. So, the valid opinion for you, responsible for making all the decisions in your life, and that is you. You. Yeah, you heard it correct. Not your parents, not your siblings, not your family members, not your guide, not your mentor, but you. You have to make every single decision in your life your own because you have a valid opinion. Other people see you through their own personal lens of that lens is full of their limiting beliefs, their past traumas, and all the shitty things that they have heard or gone through. They are looking through like that. They can tell what they knew, but they don't know what you know. So, this is the answer to your question how to remove that rule blockage. You have to practice confidence. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you train, the stronger the confidence becomes. And when anyone says something about you or make a compliment which is not appropriate, always remember they are seeing you through their own personal lens. They are making compliments through what they knew, what they have gone through in their lifetime, and we don't care. We don't care if anyone is saying this or that about us because you are no one to tell me what I will do in my future. Your opinion doesn't matter. What matters is you decide what Arsh needs. I give the first priority to what Arsh needs, what she needs, what she wants to wear, where she wants to go, and don't need society's approval or consideration on what should I do or what should I wear or where should I go, with whom should I go, because this is my life. I can lead it through my way. And by the way, there are millions of people on this earth. Million of people live their life in million different ways. And no way is better than the other. Every way is correct till it is your choice. We are not comparing. It is me versus me, not me versus the society. Let me tell you one more thing. You don't think the thing you are doing is embarrassing. You think like that the thing you are doing is thought by the people that it is embarrassing. So, yeah, let go of this thought. Let go of questioning your first thought with the second thought. If your first thought is, I want to start content creation, go and start. No second thought that society will think me like that, this, that, this. No. Just go and do it. Because Ash wants it. And I am the CEO of my life. Thoughts, the limiting thoughts, where is it coming from? Like, in 99% of the cases, it is coming from the external validation because you are relied upon external validation. As soon as the external validation cuts off, you're nothing. You're left broke because you rely on the external validation, and people will overpower you if they knew you are going on, you are operating on their validation. So, internal validation is must. Let me give you an example. When you go outside, maybe to explore your city, maybe to uh, a bookstore, maybe to a restaurant, and someone sees you and say, "Oh, you're looking amazing." You are taking that validation to whole extent of your day that I'm looking amazing. This person said I'm looking amazing. But as soon as another person said, "Oh, that is too over. This is too over. Or that is too over. Or that is too over." Your self-esteem comes down. Why is that so? Don't rely upon external validation. You don't need to express to anyone. You don't need to impress anyone. The person you need to impress is yourself. Am I looking confident with what I wear? If yes, you're ready to go. If no, what is resisting me for looking confident? What is? And your body will sense it and tell to you that this is the thing which is triggering me. When you start asking yourself the questions which I am listing below, then your fear of judgment is gone, completely gone. Even 99.9% is gone. Why I'm scared? Who are the people I'm scared of judging me? That they will judge me. Why their opinion matters so much to me. Why I am putting that person on a pedestal. Is their viewpoint actually important to me or my looks? When you start asking yourself these questions, you are instantly elevated up. You are like, you are the power. You are the force by which your body is driven, and you need not to express to impress anybody but yourself. Now, the next question is, why do people judge us? We think that in our head, we think that people are judging us without they saying. But a person is saying to you and judging you. Why they are judging? The simple answer is they are not letting themselves live that life that you do. You are the living reflection of that. Simply because they don't give themselves the permission of living that way that you are living. So they say, if I'm not giving myself the permission, how do you dare? And this is all completely the problem of their side. They're not understanding themselves, they are not comprehending their emotions, their beliefs, their thoughts. That is their problem, not yours. The next and last question is how to get away, stay away from that kind of people who judges us, who, you know, uh, places negative comments on us, how to just stay away from them. The simple answer is focus on your life, focus on the self improvement, self development, be self centered, because you attract what you are. not what you want. If you are the person who is very busy building their life, you will attract the same kind of people who are busy building their beautiful life. And you know, when you started creating a life that you want, you attract those kind of people, and you together build a community that no one has ever imagined. And simply by doing that, these people who judge you scattered from your life is like shading, like leaf shade of the tree. Before ending this video, I'm doing my ritual. As you know, every video has an homework assignment for you to do in order to stay accountable to your inner child. So, the first step in homework assignment is to do this shadow work prompt for future, as it will title as future self prompt. How does she dresses? How does she feels when she wakes up? What uh, what is her day routine? What is her morning routine? What she does to stay accountable? Does she do yoga? Does she do 100,000 steps every day? Does she do anything? What she eats for the meal? What is her wardrobe looking like? Routine looking like? What does she do for the living? How does she spend her leisure time? How does she romanticize her life? What it is she does to, you know, feel loved? Maybe it is poetry, maybe it is painting, maybe it is marble art, maybe it is drawing, maybe it is cooking, maybe it is baking. Everything, anything you can write. And as soon as you are aware of all these things which you like, your inner child will start coming up. Your inner child will start coming up, and you will see the visible difference in your day to day life. You are more, enthusiastic, you're more excited to start your day. And the next tip for the homework assignment is mastering the exposure theory. Exposure theory, or the fear of rejection. Mastering it. If you are afraid of going overdressed in the public place, in the restaurant, maybe in the cafe, you're afraid to be overdressed, go outside. Put that authentic self of you outside there, and you will see the you know the rise in confidence that you feel is unmatchable. And the last but not least, the fear of rejection. You have to normalize that. Oh no, no means new opportunity. No means new opportunity. If one door is closed, the God opens many doors for you. And everything happens for a reason. The no is for your development. No is for your growth. No is for redirecting you to a newer path. Because God doesn't want their child, her child, to, you know, pave the wrong path. So they are simply redirecting you to a newer and better path. So after 4, 5, 6 years, you will automatically realize that The things are not happening to me, are happening for me. And this you will realize after 4, 5, 6 years, and you will thank the God that you redirected me. So I'm standing here. The tables, the chairs are waiting for you that you have not even imagined. The life is waiting for you that you have never imagined, but she has created that for you. And that life is a few decisions away from you. So grab your pen, write the shadow work, do the shadow work, do the exposure theory, do whatever feels amazing to your inner self, inner child, and I will see you in the next episode. Till then,